Look up at the night sky. What do you see? Thousands of stars twinkle back at you, each one a distant sun. Each one is a sun, like our own, burning brightly in the vast expanse of space. Now imagine traveling to the farthest star you can see. What lies beyond that distant point? What would be beyond it? More stars, empty space, or something else entirely? More stars, empty space, or something else entirely? The possibilities are endless. The question of what lies beyond our universe has captivated humans for centuries. Ancient astronomers and philosophers pondered these mysteries. It's a question that speaks to our deepest curiosity about existence. What is the true nature of our universe? Is there an edge to everything we can see? Or does the universe simply go on forever, without end? Or does the universe simply go on forever? The concept of infinity is both fascinating and daunting. Scientists have pondered this question for generations. From ancient stargazers to modern astrophysicists, the quest for answers continues. They've developed incredible theories to try and explain the nature of the universe. These theories range from the infinite to the finite. Some theories suggest that the universe is infinite, stretching out endlessly in all directions with no boundaries. Others propose that the universe is finite, like a giant sphere with a limited amount of space, a cosmic bubble. The answer to this cosmic riddle remains elusive. We are still searching for definitive proof, but the search for an answer has led to some of the most mind-bending ideas in modern science. Concepts that stretch the limits of our imagination. Ideas that challenge our understanding of reality itself. The journey to uncover the truth continues, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Imagine you're on a spaceship traveling at the speed of light. You fly for years, decades, millennia. Would you ever reach the end of the universe? The idea of an infinite universe is a difficult one to grasp. It means that space stretches out endlessly, with no beginning and no end. No matter how far you travel, there would always be more universe to explore. In an infinite universe, there would be an infinite number of stars and galaxies. Perhaps there are even infinite versions of ourselves out there, living out their lives in distant corners of the cosmos. The concept of infinity is a challenging one, even for scientists. It's hard to wrap our minds around something that has no limits. But some observations suggest that the universe might indeed be infinite. For example, the universe appears to be flat on a large scale. This means that parallel lines will never meet, no matter how far they extend. This observation supports the idea of an infinite universe. But what if the universe isn't infinite? What if there's a limit to how far you can travel, yet you never encounter an edge? What if it's finite but unbounded? This idea might seem paradoxical at first glance. This might sound like a contradiction, but it's a concept that's easier to understand than you might think. It's a fascinating notion that challenges our everyday experiences. Imagine the surface of a balloon. Picture it in your mind, smooth and continuous. Now imagine you're a tiny ant, living on the surface of that balloon. Your world is curved, but you don't realize it. As the ant, you can walk and walk in any direction, and you'll never reach an edge. Your journey is endless, yet confined to the balloon's surface. To you, the surface of the balloon appears infinite. There's no boundary in sight, no end to your travels. But we know that the balloon does have a boundary. It's just not one that the ant can perceive. It's just a boundary that exists in a higher dimension, a dimension that the ant can't perceive. This higher dimension is beyond the ant's understanding. The universe could be structured in a similar way. It might be finite in size, yet without any edges. It could be finite, like the surface of the balloon. But to us, it would seem unbounded. But it could also be unbounded, meaning that there's no edge to fall off. No matter how far you travel, you never find an end. Instead of an edge, the universe could curve in on itself in a higher dimension, much like the surface of the balloon. This curvature is subtle and imperceptible to us. If you were to travel far enough in one direction, you would eventually end up back where you started, just like the ant on the balloon. This cyclical journey is a mind-bending concept that reshapes our understanding of space. The vastness of space is already difficult to comprehend. The sheer number of stars, planets, and galaxies stretches our imagination to its limits. But what if our universe isn't the only one? What if there are countless other universes out there, each as vast and complex as our own? What if it's just one bubble in a much grander cosmic foam, a structure known as the multiverse? Imagine a vast expanse where each bubble represents a different universe. The idea of the multiverse suggests that there are multiple universes, each with its own set of physical laws and constants. Some might have different forms of matter, energy, and even different dimensions of time and space. These universes might be connected in ways we can't even imagine, or they might exist in completely separate dimensions. The connections could be through wormholes, quantum entanglement, or other phenomena we have yet to understand. Some theories suggest that new universes are constantly being born, bubbling up from a quantum foam like bubbles in a pot of boiling water. This quantum foam is a seething, energetic foundation of reality. Each bubble could represent a new universe, with its own unique properties. Some might be similar to ours, while others could be drastically different, with alternate forms of life and physical laws. The multiverse is still a very speculative idea. It's a concept that pushes the boundaries of our current understanding and challenges our perception of reality. We haven't observed any other universes directly. Our current technology and methods are not yet capable of detecting these other realms. But the idea is supported by some of our best scientific theories, including string theory and inflation theory. These theories provide a framework that makes the existence of a multiverse plausible. The possibility of a multiverse expands the boundaries of our imagination. It opens up new avenues for scientific exploration and philosophical inquiry. It suggests that our universe, vast as it is, might be just a tiny speck in a much larger and more complex reality, a reality that is filled with endless possibilities and mysteries waiting to be discovered.